little bit quiet for this one, and I'll explain why. In yesterday's video, I might have just... Some people might have thought that I came across a bit like maybe I didn't sort of support Donald Trump. Maybe. If you got that impression, then I'm just saying some people might, okay? Problem with that is this man is one of the most powerful men in the world. And there's just a chance, little chance, that he might not have liked the tone that I took when I was talking about him. And I've been thinking about it a bit since I posted yesterday. In fact, I've been thinking about it a lot. And there is just a chance, isn't there, that he might send somebody round, say like CIA, for example, to sort of warn me. And whilst that would solve two problems I've got at the moment, which would be I'd have somebody to talk to, and I mean, if I put up a bit of a fight and say, for example, they, I don't know, held me in a chair to interrogate me, then human contact too. Actually, thinking about it, not such a bad idea. And then I could actually close the door for a bit, because still that's not really worked in terms of bringing people in for a chat. Door's been open quite a few days now, so maybe the CIA could be those people. Oh, no, it's the guy downstairs just going for a walk. First walk today. I've checked. Just add him to my list. 4:20. He's gone out. Okay. I might be getting a little bit paranoid about this whole CIA thing, but overnight, obviously I thought about it a lot before I went to bed. Just in case I woke up and there were two people like standing at the end of my bed. It'd be a little bit scary, wouldn't it, to wake up to that? But probably about 4 o'clock this morning, I heard what I can only describe as clapping, but not like a round of applause clapping, just like a slow, steady clap. Now that in itself is a little bit weird at that time in the morning, but it's especially weird when you live on your own. And I was caught in two minds as to whether I go to investigate said clapping or whether to absolutely stay away from said clapping and barricade myself into my bedroom. It's a thin line, isn't it, between fear and excitement. Something's happening, you could get killed. There's two sides to everything. Anyway, I did go and investigate because excitement at the moment is few and far between. Very difficult to come by. So I went to investigate this, and I could hear that it was coming from the bathroom. Now, slapping sounds, clapping sounds, whatever you want to call it, do not normally emanate from my bathroom, especially when I am not in my bathroom. So I cautiously crept through, and I don't know why. Okay, I don't know why I did this, but I picked up my phone and used the torch on my phone, even though I've got perfectly good lights and electricity on the meter. Not making that mistake again. So I could have just turned the lights on, but no, I made it worse for myself because I turned it into like a horror film where I just put the lights on and scanned around the room. And I went into the bathroom and I could hear the clapping getting louder. And foolishly, obviously, I was feeling very silly afterwards, realised that it was just the drain. It was just the plug hole, for whatever reason, was like water passing through it or something, I don't know. But it stopped quite quickly. Fine, problem solved, okay, no issue. Turned around to go back to the bedroom, still with torchlight, making sure that I cast shadows all over the place and probably winding me up even more. And I just happened to turn the torch just to catch the shadow of my coat, which is hanging near my bedroom door. And it cast this brilliant shadow, and I wish I could recreate it, but I've tried since and I can't. So I can only imagine I dreamt this up rather than actually saw it. But it cast this shadow across the wall near my front door that looked like a person's arm reaching in through the door. So I ran like hell back to my bed and tried very, very carefully to put everything within reaching distance so that if I heard any further noises, I could very quickly grab my phone again and my glasses and everything else. And I laid there listening to absolute silence for about an hour. And it was at that point that I decided that maybe I didn't want the CIA to come round and have a chat with me, because clearly a shadow is enough to freak me out at the moment. So on that basis, I would just like to say how much I love Donald Trump, and Donald Trump is amazing, and please don't come round to see me. Also, tomorrow's my birthday.